Home sellers, I want to talk to you about the differences in this fall market compared to others. Now, normally, what I explain, and I've been saying this for years, best time of year to sell a home is February through about May. Best time of year to buy a home is September, October, November. Now, I'm not taking either of those two things back, but I will tell you this fall is shaping up a bit differently than most falls. We've had 5 years in a row where the falls were, it was lackluster, the market wasn't as busy. This fall, there's more activity, there's more buyers out there, and more things seem to be happening. And here's why. I was just looking at inventory. I'm sitting here in Christine's cube, and Christine and I were looking at numbers. Now, let's start with this graph that we put out in our blog last week. It shows how in August, if you look here, inventory of homes for sale across Massachusetts, okay, lowest point of any August in the last 5 years, which means that it's the lowest point in the last 20 years since we started keeping the data. Now, if you flip over here, you'll see that as of right now, if I show you Massachusetts, 19,000 homes on the market a year ago compared to right now, 18,129 on the market at this moment. That's 4% less homes on the market. So inventory has gone back down. Now look at Worcester, Leominster, Boylston, Sterling. It's amazing how much lower inventory was than a year ago. Worcester is just crazy, 46% lower. Leominster, 15% lower. West Boylston, you guys can read, you can see here, 45%. Sterling, 22. Gardner, 25. So what does this mean? If I was a seller anywhere in Massachusetts, I would be happier than I would normally be at this time of year, okay? You can't be as aggressive in the fall as a seller as you can in the late winter, early spring. But I will tell you, I would be a little more willing to be a little more aggressive. And I would be more excited as a home seller right now than I have been, than I would say in the last 4 or 5 years, okay? When I think about these numbers, this is dramatic. There's dramatically less homes on the market in Worcester, in Leominster. If you're out there, you should be thrilled. Anywhere in Massachusetts, you should be happy. But be realistic. Don't overplay your hand. What we have a tendency to see at this time of year is a lot of homes coming on the market in the early September. When the homes are coming on, buyers first hesitate, they look around, well, they feel like they have choices, but you've got to think about how, take the best offer you can possibly get, and then move on, sell the home, right? Don't be too strong, hold on too tight, hold your ground too much, and you end up losing that good buyer before you know it, it's October, and you wish you didn't. Or if you're someone that's not selling, don't be too hesitant to consider a price adjustment, okay? Because this is a good time. This is the best September to sell a home that I've seen in 4 or 5 years. And I know it sounds like I'm being a salesperson, but I'm not. It's actually a good time to buy as well because inventory is good, rates are low, and that's why buyers see that. So do I still say, obviously, fall favors buyers, spring favors sellers? Yes, but I will tell you, statewide, it's better for sellers than it normally is this time of year, especially out in Worcester County. So I hope that makes sense. I know it's a little bit confusing, might sound a little bit contradicting of one another, but if you follow the data here and you think about this, it's impressive what's going on out there. So good luck and happy home selling.